Good.
I'm good.
Yep.
All good? All right. Thanks for coming. I'm Chief Kathy Leisure, Bay Village Police Department. Just want to read a quick press release for you guys. This afternoon at approximately 12:57 p.m., the Bay Village Police Department received a call, and on the phone was a male's voice reporting that an individual was in the high school bathroom with guns and knives, threatening to shoot up the school. The school resource officer was advised, and our other officers that were working the road were dispatched. The school was also advised and put on a lockdown. Mutual aid was requested from the surrounding agencies. A systematic search of the school was conducted, and no credible threats nor weapons were found. Students were subsequently transported to Bay Presbyterian Church and are being reunified with their parents. So that is still taking place at this point in time. Our detectives will continue to investigate this matter. And as of right now, I know some of the rumors out there might have been some hostages or people in bathrooms, and that is false. There were no hostages. We found like I said, no credible threats, and no weapons were located. So, and then I have a copy for you guys as well.
Can I just ask, do we think that this was an actual local person that did this, or would this have been like one of those spammer type calls that have happened over recent months and years?
We're still investigating that. It does tend to be more local than anything. But like I said, our detectives will have to follow up with any of the leads that are coming in so far.
You said male. Did it sound like a child male or just an older male? I mean, did you guys...
It's hard to tell. You can tell it's a male's voice, but it's hard to pinpoint an age on it.
Did the call come into 911 or was it
No.
dispatch? So who was the call? Who took the call?
Officer Zach Perky took the phone call.
Okay,
Yeah. And it came in our regular 871-1234 line.
got it. Were you able to trace the number or see?
We're working on that.
Okay.
Can you address the impact this had? I mean, we saw police from all types of departments, and the fact that this appeared to be a hoax, but yet you had to use up all of these resources.
Absolutely. I mean, it's something that we take very seriously, and it impacts not only our community, but all the communities. Like you said, we had agencies from all over here helping us out, from Rocky River, Lakewood, Westlake, North Olmsted, Fairview Park, Avon Lake, Ohio State Highway Patrol. The sheriffs were ready to go. We had fire departments on standby just in case. We had other agencies calling us saying, we're here, we're ready to help you out. So it not only impacts Bay Village, but it impacts all these other agencies and all these other cities that came and helped us out.
And what was the process, once you got in, you had to go room to room and get the kids out? How did that process play out?
That's correct. That's held by our officers that were down there. They set up a command center and then systematically started going through the school just to make sure it was clear.
And from your vantage point, in your role in this, how difficult is it to try to figure out what exactly happened when, as you acknowledged earlier, there was a lot of rumors. There's always things like that happen. How difficult does
Sure.
that make your job?
It's very hard. And like you said, we hear lots of rumors, and then obviously you have parents that are very concerned about their kids in the school, so they're calling to talk to us. You have staff members that are trying to find out what's going on in their own school and helping us out that way. And we have other schools within the city too. It wasn't just Bay High School that was put on lockdown. You had everything from the child care center at Glenview School all the way through the high school. So the middle school, the intermediate schools, the elementary schools, everything was put on lockdown for hours while we made sure that everything was good to go.
And how many kids would have been in the school? Because they're in a hybrid, right? So the
Yeah,
school would have been full, right?
Well, I'm not sure if Bay High is doing a hybrid right now. I think that would be more of a question for them. I don't know how many kids are in the schools right now.
Do you feel good about your preparedness now that you've seen how everyone reacted to this possible situation?
I do, and obviously it's something that we will debrief after this, and like anything, questions, what did we do well, what can we have done better, so that, obviously we continue to prepare ourselves as these continue, for it to happen again.
Can you release the call? Can we put that out, maybe see if anyone recognizes the voice?
Not at this time, but that's something that we're looking into at this point in time. So,
What kind of charges could they face?
for one thing, inducing panic. And that's obviously stuff that we would have to get with the prosecutors on after everything is all said and done. So,
Just because some parents might be wondering, why bus the kids away from the campus as opposed to just doing a standard dismissal?
it's a reunification process. It's a process that the schools have put into place. It's an accountability thing so they can take the time that's necessary to check off the kids that have been taken to the school and account for everybody at the end of the day. So, I really do have to get going. I got some copies here if you guys want it. Thank you very much for your patience. Oh, one other thing is if you guys can help us put it out there, please stay off of Lake Road right now. We're trying to get the buses from the Rygate Lake Road area, which is on the backside of the high school, down to Bay Presbyterian Church. And there's just a lot of traffic with, maybe the parents can use Wolf Road to get down that way. We are trying to get the buses down Lake Road to get to Bay Presbyterian Church. So any help you guys can do with that, getting that out to people for us, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Really just to avoid the area in general.
That would be great. So thank you very much.
Right.